Hey, it's Big Jeff coming here with another weekly, we changed the names. We're just bringing out product every week, new, old, and we're going to start doing it per brand, I think, instead of different stuff. This week is going to be about AudioPipe. Now, some of y'all have heard of it, some of y'all haven't. AudioPipe's been around for a long time, since I was a kid. Little history, when I first got into car audio, I worked as an installer, and then as I moved up as a sales rep for a distributor, I was lucky enough to have the chance to work side by side with AudioPipe down in Miami. They're actually owned by a company called Nippon America, which is a huge worldwide distribution company of all types of product, and AudioPipe was one of their car audio brands. They do DJ, they do everything from toilet seats to light bulbs, but we're talking about AudioPipe, and man, some of this stuff is really cool. First item we got, and you can see all the product down the bottom of the video, is the APCL 1500.1. This is a 1 ohm Class D monoblock with a bass knob. Does 1500 watts continuous. You know, simple style. Some people like it, some people don't. I dig it. You do get Tiffany style RCAs. So, I mean, they put some money into it. Yes, it is a simple style bass knob, but I think it is kind of cool. It is not plastic, it is metal. This amp right here is 300 bucks. I think it's like $319.99 or so. 1500 real watts, monoblock with a bass knob. I like the design because they are long and slim. Man, what can you say about AudioPipe? So some of y'all have been around for a while. AudioPipe used to be a huge name, especially in the bass world. They had the eye candies back then. They have definitely kept up with it and launched, or I'll say a relaunch this year with their online work. This is CEA compliant, IASCA, SEMA. Man, you're getting what you pay for here. So, you know, around 300 bucks, 1500 real watts. Monoblock, definitely what you want to see. Now, they do have some Brazilian models. This is the APHF. They make a 1500, 3000, 5000, 8000. Brazilian guts, huge inputs for the power and ground. And then you have a mono style speaker output. You do have a Protect clipping light, and that does come with a bass knob. Now, this amp, 5,000 watts, is only a little right over 400 bucks. Fan cooled, they are smart fans. The amp's pretty good size for a 5,000 watt. You definitely want to check this out. AudioPipe all the way, man. Not the cheapest, definitely not the most expensive, but quality, good warranty, and the company's been around forever. All right, so now we're talking about the BD series. That's the bass guys. You have BD2s, BD3s, and BDC4s. Now, each number is the amount of magnet stack. So double stack, triple stack, quadruple stack. So if you're looking at the BD3 8 right here, this is a triple stack, pretty beefy 8. You can see, I love the stitching on here. This is a nice solid. You don't have a cone that's going to bust off. I like the way they designed the speaker. This one right here is 500 watts, basically 250 watts RMS. You don't need a lot of power. It is a single 4 ohm, and you're right around, I don't know, about 110, 150 bucks, 15 bucks for this. So, man, it's just a nice looking speaker. They've kept it simple, and for a 500 watt peak, 250 watt single 4 ohm, this will get down. Okay, moving on up, we have the BDC 4, and if you can see there is actually 4 stacks, so they put 4 magnets together. This is a dual 4 ohm. It is 1100 watts RMS, 2200 peak, and this is under 200 bucks. You can see that big giant surround, same type of stitching, no cone to pop off. Definitely a everyday banger sub. That's the way I classify these. Man, I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of vehicles out there running this stuff and doing real good with it, so you might want to check this out. Okay, and finally, really cool, used to be real big back in the day, tubes. Well, this is a Turbo X1050A. It is basically a vented tube with a woofer an amp, a 700 watt sub amp, and a amp kit, all in one for $149. If you have a small area behind a seat, you want to throw some boom in it real quick and it come out, this is a way to do it old school. As you can see, what they did is they poured it on the side. You do get a amp kit and an amp. Nice terminals on the back. I know, kind of weird to think, why a tube? Back in the day, this is the way you used to run speakers. There was actually some companies out there that used to really be impressive with it. But for $150 to get a small box, a 12-inch subwoofer, and a amplifier is the way to go. Why are we talking about AudioPipe? Well, man, AudioPipe was probably one of the, well, I won't say the first, probably the third system I ever had, eye candies. Man, really had a good time with that stuff. It is pretty decently priced, and we are a distributor and also approved online seller, and also approved for eBay and Amazon. If you're interested in bringing this in wholesale, we have all their amps, their subs. There's all these accessories they make too, so make sure you check out on www.bigjeffaudio.com. Go to brands, AudioPipe, and then you can look at the other stuff. Nippon America also makes ring terminals and butt connectors and carpet and all the accessories you need in the car audio world. So if you're a dealer or becoming one, make sure you hit us up at bigjeffaudiodealer.com, and we can get this in there. Really good product to sell, good markup. And they are MAP online, which means we all got to follow the same price except for approved sales. So we looked at a Brazilian amp, Chinese amp, we looked at a BD4, a BD3, and a all-in-one bass tube. Everything sitting on this table right now is actually under $1,000, okay? So that means you can get all this for less than $1,000. Not saying you would, but I'm just telling you, very affordable, good product, and it does what it says. You'll see on the boxes, let me move this one for you. They are part of all the different compliances there. So you have CEA 2006, IASCA, SEMA, USAC, and this tells you that it is not just some fake numbers on the product. Real deal stuff. Company actually is directly out of Miami, and they are everywhere. If you notice something on this APCL class, right there, 16 volts. So for you bass heads that are going up with the lithiums and the alternators, this stuff will handle it, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, I'm Big Jeff with another weekly review, or weekly brought to your attention. Man, AudioPipe, they used to call Pipe Me. That's what I wanted to do, Pipe Me. There's a backstory about the pipe. Maybe we'll bring them on the next podcast. If you have questions or comments, leave them in this video or whatever social media platform you're looking at. And like always, hit that like button, subscribe to us, and share us. And if you're interested in AudioPipe, contact 737-BIG-JEFF. That's 737-244-5333. And always check us out at bigjeffaudio.com. I'm Big Jeff. Till next week, we'll have some new product. This week is all about AudioPipe.